Welcome to Fox Field for this non-conference matchup between the Greensboro Pride and your Lynchburg Hornets. Greensboro comes in with a 5-3 record. Lynchburg, on the other hand, have won 3 out of 4 and come in with a 3-3 record for their first home match of the season. I'm Justin Jones on the call this afternoon as the lineups are being announced now. Let's take a look at by the numbers. Take a look at the by the numbers, the batting average. You see the Pride really lead in that category. Their bats have been hot as of late. Unlike Lynchburg, only hitting .214 on the season so far. The ERA, Lynchburg will lead in that category as the pitching staff has been pretty dominant. But if you look down at errors, Lynchburg, 15 errors through 6 games compared to the Pride's 8 through 8 games. So I think key for Lynchburg today will be definitely playing great defense as the national anthem is about to start. We'll go to commercial break and come back with first pitch, lineups, and players to watch.
The thing that I've taken from Westover is probably my interactions with faculty. I started working with Dr. Fryer. He's always available for help, and he makes sure that I get to do the experiments and not just be there while he does them. I didn't want to limit myself when I came here to just taking the prereqs for med school. I wanted to get a full, well-rounded education, and I definitely found that in the Westover program. It's given me the opportunity to keep playing soccer at a competitive level, but also it's given me the ability to be a student and to pursue other activities such as EMS. I 100% do Westover because it's not something they're going to regret, and it's going to be a lot of work, but so is everything else. It's just going to help build their education that they've already had and make them a better person for it.
Welcome back to Fox Field in Lynchburg, Virginia, as we take a look at the defensive starters for the Hornets. On the mound will be the freshman Zach Potts. More to hear from him coming shortly. Holden Fiedler, a sophomore behind the plate. Over at first, Josh Jormond. At second base, Garrett Jackson. The shortstop, Parker Schaefer. Brandon Pond at third base. Sean Allen makes his return to the outfield and left field. Carson Adkins, the sophomore in center field. And Kinston Carson, the graduate student transfer, out in right field. On the mound, number 28, Zach Potts, a freshman from Oilville, Virginia. So far, making his second appearance on the season. He's only pitched 1 out so far in that outing. Gave up 2 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. Looking to get back in a groove here today. Take a look at the Greensboro lineup. Michael Gary Jr. will lead it off for them. Hunter Curtis, the senior, batting second, and Chance Bryant due up this inning for the Pride. As Potts finishes his warm-up pitches. Michael Gary Jr., the shortstop, will step up to the plate. Garvey Jr.
The shortstop, number 28, Michael Garvey.
Garvey on the season batting .256, making his 9th start. Started every game for the Pride. As the first pitch of the game from Potts. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Comes a 1-0 from Potts. A ground ball, chop right back at him. Run over the first, toss it underhand. In time to Jormad for out number 1. Quick start for both teams, important to look into today. Both teams in their last 4 games, they've scored first. Lynchburg winning 3 of 4. The Pride winning all 4. For Greensboro, scoring first in the first inning 3 out of 4 of those games. As the first pitch to Hunter Curtis. Second baseman misses up high. Hunter Curtis batting .353 on the season. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Same result as the first batter as Curtis grounds out to the pitcher for out number 2. Good start from Potts here. Only thrown 4 pitches, 2 outs. I think that's important for the young freshman. Kind of get into a groove so far. His first outing did not go as planned. As Chance Bryant, the catcher, will step up to the plate. Bryant watches the first fastball miss up high. Bryant second on the team in batting average, batting .370 on the season with 4 RBIs. The fastball catches the zone at the knees, makes it 1-1. Bryant, a junior from Elizabethtown, North Carolina, fouls that one off out of play. Will make it 1-2. As a sophomore, he appeared in 26 games, batted .341 last season for the Pride. As the 1-2 pitch from Potts, curveball, just misses up high. Will make it 2-2. Last season, Bryant finished with 1 home run, 27 RBIs. It's a weak ground ball over the pond at third base. Takes his time, throws it across the diamond in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Pride here in the top of the first. Lynchburg with their chance coming up after this commercial break.
Ha ha! Look what you're missing!
It really don't matter to me, I'm just happy to be here, I might go crazy.
At Lynchburg, we don't fear change. We embrace it. In our students, on our campus, in our community, and around the world. We're building on our legacy of always moving forward. It's the same place, with a new name. Welcome to the University of Lynchburg.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. As the Pride on the defensive side, as we take a look at their defensive positioning. Chance Bryant behind the plate. Over at first base, Cameron Peters, Hunter Curtis, the second baseman, Michael Garvey Jr., the shortstop, Kendall Tucker over at third, Jacob Rodriguez out in left field, Braden King in center field, and DJ Lowry rounds it out in right field. On the mound for the Pride will be the senior right-hander from St. Petersburg, Florida, Eli Moravec. Moravec making his 4th start on the season. Went 4 1/3, allowed 2 earned runs, had 1 walk and 2 strikeouts against Oglethorpe back on the 16th of February. Take a look at who's due up this inning for the Hornets. Start off with the shortstop, Parker Schaefer. Center fielder will follow behind him in Carson Atkins. Rounded out with Kinston Carson, the number 3 hole. As Schaefer digs into the batter's box. Parker batting only .200 this season with 6 RBIs. Started every game for the Hornets. Watches that ball miss low in the dirt. A junior utility man from Richmond, Virginia. Led the ODAC in stolen bases last season with 21. Watches that pitch miss outside. Comes a 2-0 pitch to Schaefer. Change up, finds outside corner, will make it 2-1. Last season, Schaefer played in all 41 games. Scored a team high 33 runs as he chases that fastball in the dirt. Will make it 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Morvik. Curveball gets Schaefer swinging for the first out of the inning. What a great job by Morvik on the mound. Able to set up Schaefer pretty well. Missed early in the count, but was able to fight back with the changeup. And the curveball really caught Schaefer off balance for out number 1. Carson Atkins digs into the plate, the center fielder. Atkins leads the team in batting average so far, batting .350 on the season with 3 RBIs. Comes a 1-0 pitch to the center fielder. Atkins lifts a fly ball out the left field. Jacob Rodriguez running in. The shortstop, Garvey Jr., lets it drop behind him. Atkins going over the second. Will be a 1-out double for Atkins. Really just confusion out there between Rodriguez and Garvey Jr. Garvey Jr. thought he was going to get called off by Rodriguez, but it looked like Rodriguez lost the ball. And that will bring up Kinston Carson. Kinston Carson, graduate student. Second year being a part of this Hornet team. Previously played baseball at William and Mary. Watches that first pitch miss up high for ball 1. So far on the season, he's played 6 games, bat at .261. Has 3 RBIs for the Hornets. The 1-0 pitch. This is up and away. Makes it 2-0. Can see Carson Atkins over at second. Was third on the team with 15 stolen bases last season. As Kinston Carson, chases that changeup. 2-1 with 1 down here in the bottom of the first. Garrett Jackson in the on-deck circle for the Hornets. Comes the pitch from Moravik. Finds outside corner. Makes it 2-2. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning for Eli Moravik. And that'll bring up a cleanup man, Garrett Jackson. Jackson, a sophomore from Virginia Beach. Earned ODAC Rookie of the Year last season as a freshman. That first pitch from Moravik finds his own. We'll make it 0-1. Last season, Jackson batted .350 with 3 home runs and 40 RBIs for the Hornets. Fastball misses away. We'll make it 1-1. Morvig has to be careful here with the cleanup hitter. Sean Allen on deck for the Hornets. Changeup misses away. We'll make it 2-1. Wouldn't be surprised if Morvig tries to stay away from Jackson. Maybe try to make him chase something outside the zone with first base open. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball over to shortstop. Garvey Jr. gloves it, throws it across the diamond in time for out number 3. Hornets strand 1 on second here in the bottom of the first. We'll head to the top of the second with the score knotted 0-0.
Look what you're missing!
It really don't matter to me, I'm just happy to be here, I might go crazy.
Welcome back to James C. Fox Field. As we get ready for the top of the second, Pride went down in order in the top of the first. Due up this inning for Greensboro will be Cameron Peters, Kendall Tucker, and Braden King.
Leading off the top of the second for the Pride, number 24, the first baseman, Cameron Peters.
Peters batting .429 on the season, making his third start. Has 6 RBIs for the Pride. First pitch from Potts. Misses up and away for ball 1. Peters watches that fastball miss above the numbers for ball 2. Peters a 6-foot senior from Greensboro, North Carolina. Appeared in 13 games, made 4 starts last season. Slaps that one out of play. Make it 2-1. Only 19 trips to the plate last season, batted above 500. Comes a 2-1 pitch from Zach Potts. Misses just outside, will make it 3-1. The 3-1 pitch from Potts. Misses up high. Will be a base on balls for the cleanup man for the Pride.
The third baseman, number 18, Kendall Tucker.
Now we'll bring up Kendall Tucker. Batting .207 this year. With 8 RBIs. Fastball misses up and away. The 1-0 in the dirt, make it 2-0. Tucker, 6-foot sophomore. Two-0 pitch, ground ball, hit the shortstop. Schaefer throws it to Jackson. Jackson throws over the first in time for the 6-4-3 double play. Nice turn from the middle guys in the infield. And that will bring up Braden King as he tries to lay down a bunt. Tips off his bat. Hits the catcher, Holden Fiedler, for strike one. Braden King batting 161 on the season, making his 9th start. Has 3 RBIs for the Pride. Senior from Graham, North Carolina, watches the pitch miss up high. Will make it 2-1. King appeared in 26 games last season, making 22 starts and batted .296 for the Pride. 2-1 pitch, fouled off out of play. Will make it 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the top of the second. Here comes the pitch from Zach Potts. Finds the outside corner for strike 3. Down go the Pride here in the top of the second. 1-2-3 as we'll be back for the bottom half of the inning
No runs, no hits.
here on LHSN.
Left on base. Look what you're missing!
It really don't matter to me, I'm just happy to be here, I might go crazy.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. Due up for the Hornets here. The bottom of the second, Sean Allen, Cameron Lane, and Holden Fiedler. Sean Allen, senior outfielder from Columbus, New Jersey.
Sean Allen.
Allen batting 167 through 6 games, has 4 RBIs for the Hornets. Did not play last year, rehabbing an injury. But his sophomore year, hit .271, started 37 games. The primary left fielder for the Hornets. Here comes the 1-1. So check to see if he swung. They say he did. We'll make it 1-2. The 1-2 from Eli Moravik misses outside. Makes it 2-2. Ball skips in the dirt. We'll make it 3-2. Looking back a few years ago, Sean Allen, primary left fielder for the Hornets, was a mainstay in this lineup before that injury, just trying to get back into the groove. As he fouls out one off out of play into the stands, we'll keep the count at 3-2. That looked to be the changeup from Moravik. Pride will probably try to go back to the curveball here. He's able to get Schaefer in the top of the in the bottom of the first. The 3-2 fastball inside, misses. It'll be a leadoff base runner for the Hornets. with Sean Allen over at first. Cameron Lane, the designated hitter, steps up to the plate. Sophomore from Manassas, Virginia, batting 200 on the season, still looking for his first RBI. Watches that changeup miss outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch finds the corner, will make it 1-1. Morvik gets assigned, comes set, comes the pitch. Ground ball, hit the shortstop. Garvey Jr. fields it, throws it to second. Throw from Curtis in time to get the 6-4-3 double play. Two quick outs here in the bottom half of the second, as Holden Fiedler will step up to the plate. Fiedler batting .250 on the season with 2 RBIs. Sophomore from Henrico, Virginia. Last season, hit .301 with 7 doubles and 20 RBIs. Ranked 5th on the team for the Hornets in hits and RBIs. Ball miss up and away. Fly ball lifted in the infield. Garvey Jr. will call off everybody. Make the catch for out number 3. The Hornets go down in order here in the bottom half of the second. Score knotted up at 0-0. We'll be back for the top half of the third after this commercial break.
Look what you're missing!
It really don't matter to me, I'm just happy to be here, I might go crazy.
At Lynchburg, we don't fear change. We embrace it. In our students, on our campus, in our community, and around the world. We're building on our legacy of always moving forward. It's the same place, with a new name. Welcome to the University of Lynchburg.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia, as we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Hornets. Looks to be the freshman righty Wesley Arrington from Keswick, Virginia. Wesley making his second appearance on the season, has thrown 1 1/3 innings, has yet to allow an earned run. That appearance came in a 16-6 loss back on February 15th to Huntington down in Alabama. Allowed 2 hits and 2 runs, also had a walk. Still looking for his first strikeout on the campaign.
Leading off top of the third for the Pride, the designated hitter, number 8, Devin Summers.
Leading off for the Pride, Devin Summers, the designated hitter, as he watches that first pitch miss outside. Fly ball on the left center field. Sean Allen looks to be underneath of it and will make the catch for out number 1. And DJ Lowry, the right fielder, will step up to the plate.
Number 47, DJ Lowry.
Thanks. As that fastball misses inside, actually misses the bat, I should say, of Lowry. 0-1, lifted in the center field. Carson Atkins ranges back, camps underneath of it, makes the catch for out number 2. 2 quick outs here for Wesley Arrington. As Jacob Rodriguez will step up to the plate.
Number 13, Jacob Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, a senior from Tampa, Florida. Appeared in 24 games last season, made 14 starts, but at 245 with 6 RBIs as he hits a short ground ball up the middle. Schaefer gloves it on a hop, throws over the first in time for out number 3. Wesley Arrington comes in, shuts down the Pride here in the top of the 3rd. We'll be back for the bottom half of the inning here on LHSN.
I was looking for a school that could provide me with the athletics, academics to pursue my career, a wind symphony to pursue my passion for music, and really have a nice general atmosphere. The professors here are really unique, their background and their passion for teaching. It's really a place where you can explore. Lynchburg gives you the opportunity to fail, but also get back up in that period of time and learn from your mistakes. I can make these mistakes within the school environment, but also with the support of other friends, and be ready for the real world when you graduate.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. As we get ready for the bottom half of the 3rd, looks like we have a new pitcher on the mound for Greensboro.
Now on the mound for the Pride of Greensboro, number 21, Clayton Slater.
Looks like to be the left-handed senior from Clearwater, Florida, Clayton Slater. Slater in his career is 4-2 with a 3.38 ERA, making his 15th career appearance. Over that time, has went 36 1/3 innings, allowed 36 hits, 13 earned runs, 21 Ks, or 16 strikeouts, and 21 walks. Went 2 1/3 and allowed 3 earned runs and a walk against Guilford in a victory back on the 23rd. Due up this inning for the Hornets. So it will be 8-9-1. Brandon Pond, Josh Jorman, and the leadoff hitman, Parker Schaefer.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Hornets, the 3rd baseman, number 32, Brandon Pond.
Brandon Pond on the season, only batting .125. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it off towards the Greensboro dugout. Pond in his first career at bat for the Hornets last season. Hit a solo home run. He's made the switch from on the mound, which we will see him sometimes this season. Hits a hard ground ball over to 3rd. Nice snag from Kendall Tucker as he makes the throw over the first in time for out number 1. as Josh Jormond, freshman from Oak Hill, Virginia, will step up to the plate. Jormond on the season as the first pitch comes, finds outside corner for strike one. Jormond batting .200 on the season, making his second start as 1 RBI for the Hornet. As that off-speed pitch misses outside, will make it 1-1. The 1-1 misses up high, make it 2-1. Clayton Slater delivers the 2-1. It's a fly ball lifted in the shallow center field. On the run is Braden King as he drops it. And Jorman's going to try to slide in the second as Curtis mishandles it. Be a one-out base runner for the Hornets here in the third. Will go down as an error on Braden King. It just hit right off his glove. Nice base running from the freshman, Jormond. Able to reach second for the top of the lineup. As Parker Schaefer would dig into the batter's box. Schaefer struck out in the top of the first. Tries to lay down a bunt. Finds inside corner for strike one from Clayton Slater. Slater gets a sign, delivers. Ground ball hit in the hole between short and third. Garvey makes the diving snag, but not in enough time to get the speedy Schaefer over at first. But it has a single for the junior.
The center fielder, number 12, Carson Atkins.
Now bring up Carson Atkins. Atkins, the team leader in batting average, and .350 on the season. He's able to hit a double in the top of the first. It was really a mistake between Garvey Jr., the shortstop, and Rodriguez out in left field. Has a chance to drive home the first run of the ball game. Schaefer's off towards second. The swing and the miss. The throw down. Here comes the runner to home. Schaefer safe at second base. Curtis applied the tag. Jorman comes jogging home for the first run of the ball game. Great heads up by the Hornets. Schaefer led the ODAC in stolen bases, as I mentioned earlier, with 21 last season. So far, just got stolen base number 3. Atkins with another runner in scoring position as the pitch comes from Slater. Atkins chases it up high. Will make it 0-2. If you're Atkins here at the plate, you kind of just want to put the ball in play, facing the lefty. Try to get Parker Schaefer over to third. Maybe make this Pride defense make a mistake. Comes the 0-2 from Slater. Fastball misses outside. We'll make it 1-2. Let's take a look if we can see the sign from the catcher. Saw a couple. Might be a fastball or an off-speed pitch outside. Looked to be a fastball outside. We'll make it 2-2. Kinston Carson on deck for the Hornets. Ground ball hit the shortstop. Garvey Jr. Let Schaefer go over to third. Throws over the first in time to get Atkins. Go down as a 6-3 put out in the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Kinston Carson.
As Kinston Carson will dig into the batter's box. Lefty batting .261 on the season. Struck out back in the first inning. Has the chance to drive home run number 2 for the Hornets this inning. Great help from the umpire there. That ball would have got by the catcher and Chance Bryant. And that was a great throw on that stolen base from Schaefer down the second. Curtis just wasn't able to slap the tag down earlier in the inning as that fastball misses up and in to Carson. Make it 2-0. Lefty on lefty matchup here. 2-0 is the count with 2 down in the third. It's a shallow fly ball hit out to center field. King comes running in, makes the catch for out number 3. The Hornets able to score first here at Fox Field as we'll be back for the top of the 4th inning here on LHSN.
One run and 1 hit.
Thing that I've taken from Westover is probably my interactions with faculty. I started working with Dr. Fryer. He's always available for help, and he makes sure that I get to do the experiments and not just be there while he does them. I didn't want to limit myself when I came here to just taking the prereqs for med school. I wanted to get a full, well-rounded education, and I definitely found that in the Westover program. It's given me the opportunity to keep playing soccer at a competitive level, but also it's given me the ability to be a student and to pursue other activities such as EMS. "100% do Westover because it's not something they're going to regret, and it's going to be a lot of work, but so is everything else. It's just going to help build their education that they've already had and make them a better person for it." The thing that I've taken from Westover is probably my interactions with faculty. I started working with Dr. Fryer. He's always available for help, and he makes sure that I get to do the experiments and not just be there while he does them. I didn't want to limit myself when I came here to just taking the prereqs for med school. I wanted to get a full, well-rounded education, and I definitely found that in the Westover program. It's given me the opportunity to keep playing soccer at a competitive level, but also it's given me the ability to be a student and to pursue other activities such as EMS. "100% do Westover because it's not something they're going to regret, and it's going to be a lot of work, but so is everything else. It's just going to help build their education that they've already had and make them a better person for it."
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia, as we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Hornets. It will be the freshman righty from Aylett, Virginia, Travis Shoemate. Shoemate making his second appearance on the season. He's went 1 2/3 innings. He has not allowed an earned run so far. Made his first appearance back on February 15th for the first game of the season for the Hornets against Millsaps College. Hornets dropped that one 9-6. Ground ball hit to the shortstop Schaefer. The second bounce gloves it, throws over the first in time for out number 1. That was Michael Garvey Jr.
The second baseman, number 1, Hunter Curtis.
Now bring up Hunter Curtis. Curtis grounded out to the pitcher back in the first, and 353 on this season. 1 home run, 5 RBIs for the Pride. Watches that fastball over the heart of the plate for strike 1. Comes 0-1 pitch. Fastball on the inside part of the plate will make it 0-2. Curtis backs out of the box in disbelief. Curtis, a senior from Graham, North Carolina. Faces an 0-2 count from the freshman. Curveball, just barely tipped off. Travis Shoemate. Already has one down here in the fourth. Gets the sign from the catcher Fiedler. Comes the pitch. Curveball misses outside. We'll make it 1-2.
Score isn't working, so we're keeping the innings in errors, and then just the runs and hits, and that's it. So we're winning 1-0.
1-2 pitch misses up high. Make it 2-2.
How'd your test go? What class was it?
Greensboro still looking for their first hit on the afternoon. The ball is tipped off the catcher Fiedler. Travis Shoemate hits the sign. Comes set. Here comes a 1-2 from the freshman. Fouled off. Maybe in play. Fiedler tries to chase it. As a fan will go home with a lucky souvenir this evening. Curtis 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Faces a 1-2 count here with one down in the fourth. Swing and a miss as Shoemate blows the fastball right by the senior for the second out of the inning. And this will bring up Chance Bryant, the catcher. Bryant on the season, second on the team in bat average, batting .370 with 4 RBIs. That first pitch misses down low, make it 1-0. Last season, Bryant hit .341 with 27 RBIs for the Pride. The 1-0 pitch finds the inside corner for strike one. Fastball misses outside. Make it 2-1. Freshman gets the sign and Shoemate comes set, fires 2-2 now. That fastball blows right past the junior and Bryant. Lynchburg has 2 arms warming up in the bullpen. Looks to be Santiago Meneses. Try to get a number on the reliever as that ball skips in the dirt past the catcher Fiedler. Make the count 3-2. Looks like in the bullpen it was number 41, Adam Dolfmeyer. Payoff pitch here from Travis Shoemate. Ground ball, chopped right back at him. He falls to the ground, throws it over the first in time for out number 3. Pride still looking for their first hit on the afternoon as the Hornets lead 1-0 here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Be right back after this commercial break.
Look what you're missing.
It really don't matter to me, I'm just happy to be here, I might go crazy.
At Lynchburg, we don't fear change. We embrace it. In our students, on our campus, in our community, and around the world. We're building on our legacy of always moving forward. It's the same place, with a new name. Welcome to the University of Lynchburg.
Ha ha! Look what you're missing!
It really don't matter to me, I'm just happy to be here, I might go crazy.
At Lynchburg, we don't fear change. We embrace it. In our students, on our campus, in our community, and around the world.
Welcome back to James C. Fox Field. Justin Jones is here on the call as we are into the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-4-5 due up for the Hornets here. Garrett Jackson leading it off against Clayton Slater. First pitch finds the inside corner for strike one. Jackson ground out to short in his first at bat. It's another ground ball to third. Hits off the glove of the third baseman, Kendall Tucker. And will reach base. Looks to be the second error on the afternoon for the Pride. Now we'll bring up Sean Allen, the left fielder for the Hornets. Allen watches the first pitch miss outside for ball one. Allen batting 167 on the season with 4 RBIs. So Hornets lead 1-0 here in the fourth. Fastball finds the heart of the plate, will make it 1-1. Slater comes set, checks on Jackson over at first. Change up, finds the outside corner, make it 1-2. So far, some defensive mishaps for the Pride. Already 2 errors. Also back in the first, a routine fly ball at the left was dropped. As that changeup finds inside part of the plate for out number 1 as Allen goes down looking. Cameron Lane will step up to the plate. Lane grounded out into a double play back in the second. Fastball misses up and in to the designated hitter for the Hornets. Makes it 1-0. Lane batting 200 on the season with 4 RBIs. Runners off to second. The pitch misses away. It'll be a stolen base for Garrett Jackson. First stolen base on the season for the sophomore. Slater, the senior from Clearwater, Florida. Against the lefty Cameron Lane. This is a fly ball out the right field on the runs. DJ Lowry, that's going to get out of here. 2-run shot for Cameron Lane. Will make it 3-0 here for the Hornets. Lane got the fastball from the lefty and Slater and just carried it out of here. A great piece of hitting from the designated hitter. So that will get the Hornets' attention in the dugout. For Slater on the mound, just left that fastball on the inside part of the plate for a lefty. It's the last place you want to leave that pitch.
The catcher, number 23, Holden Fiedler.
And I'll bring up the catcher, Holden Fiedler. So Hornets lead now 3-0. It's just been defensive mishaps so far for the Pride. That error to start off the inning allowed Jackson to get over the first, then later stole second. Lane was able to clean it up and add 2 more to the scoreboard for the Hornets. That pitch misses up and away to Fiedler. 2-0's the count as Slater gets a sign, comes set, fires, misses the outside corner, make it 3-0.
No, yeah. Garrett's run is unearned, but Kansas.
3-0 pitch from Slater. Finds the zone at the knees of Fiedler. Makes it 3-1. Fiedler back in the second inning. Got underneath the pitch, lifted it up to the shortstop Garvey Jr. to end the inning. Faces a 3-1 count as Slater finds outside corner with the two-seam fastball. Makes it 3-2. Full count, 1 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Slater gets a sign, comes set, fires, swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. Great job by Clayton Slater on the mound. Got behind 3-0 before he battled back and ended up striking out Fiedler. Bring up Brandon Pond, the third baseman. Pond 0 for 1 on the afternoon, grounded out the third as Kendall Tucker made a tough play back in the third. 2 down here in the fourth as Slater gets a sign, comes set, fires. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch from Slater. Change up. Misses up and away. We'll make it 2-0. Two and 0 pitch. The Pond. Fastball looked to be at the knees. As Chance Bryant had some difficulty holding it. There's back-to-back batters now. Clayton Slater falls behind 3-0. A 3-0 pitch to Brandon Pond. Finds outside corner, makes it 3-1. Pond batting on the season 125. Fouls that one off out of play. Make it 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the fourth. Clayton Slater misses up and away. Be a base on balls. Now bring up the number 9 hitter, Josh Jorman.
The first baseman, number 25, Josh Jorman.
Jorman reached base on an error out in center field from Braden King back in the second. Throw over, not in time to get pawned. Jorman hits a line drive in the right field. Pons heading to third base as DJ Lowry tries to get it in. Go down as the second hit on the season for the freshman in Jorman. Runners on the corners now for the Hornets.
The shortstop, number 6, Parker Schaefer.
Now bring up the leadoff man, Parker Schaefer, for his third appearance on the afternoon. Reach base via single in his last at-bat back in the third. It's just a tough play as a ground ball in the hole between third and short. Garvey laid out for it, ended up gloving it, saving a run. Two-seamer finds the corner, makes it 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Clayton Slater. Misses inside, makes it 1-1. Brandon Pond over at third takes his lead. Josh Jormond at first. Parker Schaefer, the hitter for the Hornets, as they lead 3-0. As a fly ball out the left field, Jacob Rodriguez going back. Looks like he's underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 3. Damage already done as Cameron Lane hits a 2-run home run. Makes the lead 3-0 the Hornets. As we'll be back for the top of the 5th here on LHSN.
If you like being close with your professors, if you like being in small classes that help with one-on-one, if you like being in positive communities that help you train your weak points and strengthen your strong points, then the University of Lynchburg is a great place to go. You can never go wrong with the amount of help that they offer, the amount of self-sacrifice that other people will put in for you. It has a beautiful campus, it has dedicated teachers, it has nice students, it has fun activities, and it has plenty of things to do. This is
Here's to life and here's to Lynchburg, to the years we spent together. I don't know when or how we gathered, but I know I'm home.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia, as we have a new pitcher for the Hornets. As Cameron Peters, the cleanup man, steps up to the plate. Tell you more about him after this first pitch. It's lined almost into the Hornets' dugout. New pitcher for the Hornets will be Jack Batchmore. Batchmore, a freshman from Alexandria, Virginia. Lefty making his third appearance on the season. This is a line drive to Schaefer. Leaps, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. The utility man can do it all.
The third baseman, number 18, Kendall Tucker.
Batchmore has appeared 2 1/3 innings this season, 3.86 ERA, has 5 strikeouts, has only allowed 1 earned run. As the first pitch to Kendall Tucker, third baseman, finds his own. Curveball from Batchmore. Just misses. Makes it 1-1. Swing and a miss from Tucker will make it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. With 1 down, a curveball. Shallow fly ball in the right field. Garrett Jackson not able to get to it as it sneaks down just in fair territory for the first hit of the day for the Pride.
The center fielder, number 14, Braden King.
And now we'll bring up the center fielder, Braden King. King 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Scott looking back in the second. First one fouled off out of play from Batchmore. Braden King, a senior outfielder. Appeared in 26 games last season, hit .296, 7 RBIs. Lifts this one out of play behind the Hornets dugout. We'll make it 0-2. Previous game against Guilford, he was able to go 1 for 4, scored 2 runs for the Pride. Comes 0-2 pitch. Swinging, fouled off. .02's the count with 1 down here in the 5th. As Jack Batchmore comes set, gets a sign from fielder. Throws it over to Jormond at first. Comes 0-2 pitch from Batchmore. Fouled off. Keep the count at 0-2. Warming up in the bullpen for the Hornets. Looks to be a sophomore righty from Rapin, Virginia, Andrew Galladay. Batchmore comes set, delivers the pitch, curveball, fouled off. Curveball from Batchmore, left a little high up in the zone. You'd like to see that one try to skip in the dirt. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike 3. Second strikeout on the day for King. Second looking strikeout as well. Now we'll bring up the designated hitter, Devin Summers. Summers, a sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina. Flew out the left field back in the second. Watches that fastball miss outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch misses down low, make it 2-0. Kendall Tucker over at first. It's a decent lead, has yet to have a stolen base on this season. That fastball from Batchmore finds outside corner and make it 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. It's going to tail foul. Makes the count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here. In the top of the 5th. Kendall Tucker over at first. Jack Batchmore on the mound. The pitch delivered to Summers. Looked to be almost like a curveball or slider that was tailing in. Summers did swing, looked like it was going to hit him. Comes a payoff pitch. Ground ball chopped back to Batchmore. It's going to be a tough play. Throws it over the first in time to Jorman for the 3rd out inning. Greensboro able to get their first hit on the afternoon. No success in scoring any runs as they trail 3-0 through 4.5 innings. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Hi, Mara Willis. How are you? Pretty good.
A lot of people go to the universities to find something to be a part of while getting their education. And when you come here, Lynchburg is that something, it becomes a family. It doesn't matter how long ago you had your professor, they still remember you and they remember all of the hard work that you put in. They're always there for you and they always want to do the best that they can to help you succeed. Here you learn how to love one another regardless of what's going on or what you believe. You leave here better than what you came in. It's what this school's really good at doing.
Okay. We're good.
Welcome back to James C. Fox Field for the bottom of the 5th inning as the Hornets lead 3-0. I'm Justin Jones on the call this afternoon as Carson Atkins digs into the batter's box. Atkins 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Has a double and also a ground out to shortstop. Fastball misses up and away. We'll make it 2-0. Atkins, a sophomore from Charlottesville, Virginia. Just watches that pitch. Missed the catcher. The umpire hit the net behind the plate. Makes it 3-0. Clayton Slater still on the mound for the Pride. Atkins looking for his second multi-hit game on the season. That pitch misses outside. Be a leadoff walk issued from Clayton Slater.
The right fielder, number 8, Kinston Carson. Sorry, Carson.
As the number 3 hitter, Kinston Carson will step up to the plate. Watch out for Atkins over there at first. 15 stolen bases last season. As Kinston Carson watches that fastball find the outside for strike 1. Kinston Carson been hitting .261 on the season. 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Pick off over the first as they get Carson Atkins trying to swipe second. Nice heads-up play from Cameron Peters. Go down as the first out of the inning. Oh, and 1's the count to the graduate student transfer, Kinston Carson. Makes it 1-1. Just later fires too high. Carson started off the season with a 4-game hitting streak before going 0 for 6 in his last 2 games. Hornets lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. So far, 2 errors on the day. Pitch is lined down the right field line. Foul. Makes the count 2-2. Two-two pitch. Skips before the plate. Nice block from the catcher and Chance Bryant. Makes it 3-2. Already 1 down here. The bottom of the 5th. Garrett Jackson on the on-deck circle for the Hornets. Comes the 3-2 pitch. Misses up high. Be a base on balls for Kinston Carson. 3 walks already issued from Clayton Slater.
Number 21, Garrett Jackson.
Garrett Jackson, the sophomore second baseman, will step up to the plate. Reach base via an error back in inning number 4. Grounded out to shortstop back in the 1st. Comes the first pitch, skips in the dirt, makes it 1-0. Kinston Carson over at first. It's a threat to steal. Had 16 stolen bases on the season last year. Ranked 3rd in the ODAC and 2nd on his team, only behind Parker Schaefer. 1-0 pitch to Jackson. Line drive down third base line. Skips underneath the glove of Tucker at third. Kinston Carson heading towards third. Jackson heading towards second. As a cutoff man, Garvey Jr. let that one bounce through. Go down as a double for Garrett Jackson. 2 runners in scoring position. Two men on, only 1 down. The left fielder, Sean Allen, will step up to the plate. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit for Greensboro. Looks like it's going to be a pitching change for the Pride. We'll tell you who it is when we come back from this commercial break here on LHSN.
I was looking for a school that could provide me with the athletics, academics to pursue my career, a wind symphony to pursue my passion for music, and really have a nice general atmosphere. The professors here are really unique, their background and their passion for teaching. It's really a place where you can explore. Lynchburg gives you the opportunity to fail, but also get back up in that period of time and learn from your mistakes. I can make these mistakes within the school environment, but also with the support of other friends, and be ready for the real world when you graduate.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. As we have a new pitcher on the mound for Greensboro. It will be the junior righty Cole Cooper from Tampa, Florida. Cooper back in 2019 appeared in 11 games, posted a 1-0 record with a 5.63 ERA. So far this season, he's thrown 3 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 earned run, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Junior comes in facing the number 5 hitter, Sean Allen, with 2 runners in scoring position as the Hornets lead 3-0. Looking to add on to that lead. Allen on the day, 0 for 1, reached base via a walk back in the second, struck out looking in the fourth. Allen, it's been a slow start so far for the season after not playing all last season for an injury. The base knock right here could get him right back into shape. Counts 1-0 for Sean Allen as Cooper delivers. Misses up and in, makes it 2-0. On deck for the Hornets, doesn't get any easier as Cameron Lane already with a 2-run shot. 2-0 pitch. It's lifted in the right field. Looks like going back is DJ Lowry. It's going to drop down for a base hit. He misplays as it bounces by him. 1 run's going to score. Garrett Jackson's going to hold up at third, but go down as an RBI double for Sean Allen. Back-to-back doubles for the Hornets. 4 straight men have reached base this inning as they lead 4-0 now. And Cameron Lane will step up to the plate. Lane on the afternoon, 1 for 2. Back in the second, grounded out to short for a 6-4-3 double play. And then in the fourth, lifted a bomb to right field. Added 2 more on the scoreboard for the Hornets as he watches that fastball find the heart of the plate for strike 1. Lane a chance to add a couple more RBIs on his total this season. Got his first 2 earlier today. As that fastball finds the outside corner, Lane disagrees. And now 0-2 with 1 down, 2 runners on. You just got to protect. Try to make this Pride team make a good defensive play. I've seen them make some errors this afternoon. Infield's about halfway in. Shortstop, second baseman playing midway in. See if they can throw out Jackson at home on a ground ball. Pitch misses from Cole Cooper, up and away. Makes it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Here comes the pitch. Lane grounds over the first as he's going to try to throw Jackson at home. Decides otherwise. Takes the easy out at first. Go down as an RBI for Cameron Lane, though. Push the score to 5-0 for the Hornets here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, number 23, Holden Fiedler.
Sean Allen over at third. Cole Cooper on the mound for the Pride. And Holden Fiedler steps up to the plate for the Hornets. Fiedler almost wears that pitch up and in. Able to dodge out of the way for ball 1. Fiedler, sophomore from Henrico, Virginia, batting .250 on the season. Comes a 1-0 pitch from Cooper. Up and in, makes it 2-0. On the season, Fiedler has 2 multi-hit games, coming on February 22nd and a 5-3 win over Manhattansville. That ball is fouled off out of play. Also in the first game of the season, a 9-6 loss to Millsaps. Went 2 for 4 on the day with 2 RBIs. Two-one pitch from Cooper. It's a line drive into center field. On the run is King. It's going to drop down in front of him for a base hit. And another RBI for the Hornets as Sean Allen crosses home for run number 6 on the afternoon.
The third baseman, number 32, Brandon Pond.
And that will bring up Brandon Pond. Pond, a sophomore from Chesterfield, Virginia, on the afternoon. 0 for 1, reach base back in the 4th via walk. The first pitch, curveball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Fiedler stays put over at first. The 1-0 lifted in the left field. Jacob Rodriguez has a beat on it, comes sprinting in, lays out as Fiedler's going to head to third, Pond to second. And just a hard day for these Pride defenders as Rodriguez thought that ball was going to hang up in the air longer, took his first few steps back, and it falls in the left field for a base hit. 5 hits in this inning for the Hornets. Score is still 6-0. 2 runners in scoring position for the Hornets as the number 9 hitter Josh Jorman steps up to the plate. Jorman on the afternoon has reached base both at bats via an error back in the second and then a single in the 4th. Lynchburg has already scored 3 runs this inning. They lead 6-0. Fastball finds the top of the zone to the freshman lefty. Makes the count 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball near the dugout for Greensboro. Sneaks by the foot of the head coach, Avery Booker. Booker in his 3rd season at the helm of the Pride. The 1-2 fouled off out of play. The 1-2 in the dirt. Nice block from the catcher, Chance Bryant. Push to count the 2-2. Two-two pitch. Misses just outside and makes it 3-2. Talking about Avery Booker, the coach for the Pride. He's worked in the Major League Baseball as a bullpen catcher for the Syracuse Sky Chiefs, AAA affiliate of the Nationals. This is a blooper out the right field. DJ Lowry's going to let it drop in front of him. Here comes a throw to the plate. Pond stands up safely, and Jorman's going to get thrown out at second, but 2 runs come across for the Hornets as they will push the lead to 8. Jorman gets a single and 2 RBIs, gets thrown out trying to stretch it into a double as the Hornets lead 8-0. We'll be back here on LHSN.
Look what you're missing.
It really don't matter to me, I'm just happy to be here, I might go crazy.
This is nope. This is.
Cool.
Here's to life and here's to Lynchburg, to the years we spent together. I don't know when or how we gathered, but I know I'm home.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. As a new pitcher on the mound for the Hornets, he'll be Andrew Galladay, a sophomore from Raffine, Virginia, making his third appearance on the season. As DJ Lowry, will step up to the plate. Lowry watches that one skip by for ball one. A 1-0 pitch from Galladay. Ground ball in between Schaefer and Pond over at third and short. Will sneak into the outfield for the second hit on the afternoon for the Pride. We'll move to Lowry for 1 for 2 on the day.
The left fielder, number 13, Jacob Rodriguez.
As Jacob Rodriguez, the left fielder, will step up to the play. Goes to lay down a bunt. Misses the bat. Will make it 0-1. Rodriguez back in 2019 hit .366 with 19 RBIs so far in 2020, hitting .320 with 3 RBIs. As they say, he did not go. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Ground out to shortstop. That curveball finds his zone. Will make it 1-2. DJ Lowry over at first. Still looking for his first stolen base on the season. Here comes the 1-2. Another curveball chopped down the third base line. It's going to be foul. As Pond and Fiedler give chase. For Andrew Galladay on the mound. Third appearance on the season. He's thrown 2 innings. His 4 strikeouts. He is yet to allow an earned run. His last appearance came on February 22nd in a 4-1 victory for Lynchburg. We threw a third of an inning, had 1 strikeout. The 1-2 pitch from Galladay. Fastball. Fouled off. Keep the count at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. On the outside corner for strike 3. Fiedler throws it down the first to Jormond. Try to get Lowry, but not in time. As Rodriguez goes down looking, as we go back to the top of the order, Michael Garvey Jr. will step up to the plate. Garvey Jr. 0 for 2 on the day as a ground out to the pitcher and also ground out to shortstop. Pitch misses outside, makes it 1-0. Only 2 hits on the day for the Pride so far. As Pride hits a chopper to shortstop Parker, Schaefer goes the short way over to second for out number 2, but not in time to get the speedy Garvey Jr. at first for the second out of the inning. Go down as a fielder's choice.
The second baseman, number 1, Hunter Curtis.
As Hunter Curtis is in the batter's box for the Pride as they trail 8-0. It's a ground ball over the third. Pond makes a dive and snag, throws it across the diamond in time for out number 3. Nice snag from the former pitcher as the Hornets still lead 8-0 through 5 1/2 innings. As we'll be back here on LHSN.
If you like being close with your professors, if you like being in small classes that help with one-on-one, if you like being in positive communities that help you train your weak points and strengthen your strong points, then the University of Lynchburg is a great place to go. You can never go wrong with the amount of help that they offer, the amount of self-sacrifice that other people will put in for you. It has a beautiful campus, it has dedicated teachers, it has nice students, it has fun activities, and it has plenty of things to do.
This is
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. The Hornets lead 8-0. So we get ready for the bottom of the 6th inning.
Shortstop, number 6, Parker Schaefer.
Leadoff man Parker Schaefer, junior shortstop, will lead it off for the Hornets. See, it's a ground ball in between short and third as tough play there for the third baseman. It looks like it's going to go down as a hit. It looks like he hurt his wrist on it. Kendall Tucker laid out for it. Wrist kind of bent back. That's going to be a tough play any day of the week with Schaefer hustling down the line. Go down as a base hit, second one on the day for Parker.
The center fielder, number 12, Carson Atkins.
Over at third, Kendall Tucker still checking on his wrist. He's had a tough day over there. A couple bad hops. Cost his team some runs as Carson Atkins watches that one miss up high. Carson Atkins, 1 for 2 on the day. Had a double back in the first inning. Got walked in his previous at-bat back in the 5th. Was caught stealing a few pitches later. 1-1 the count. Fouled off into the parking lot. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Carson Atkins. Parker Schaefer over at first. Comes a pitch up and in. We'll make it 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. No one down here. The bottom of the 6. Comes a pitch. Ground ball chopped up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for Garvey. So he's just going to go over the first. Overthrows and into. Thought it went into the dugout, but instead hit off the fence. Schaefer's going to advance 90 feet over to third base. It's going to go down as an error on Michael Garvey Jr. Third error on the afternoon for the Pride. And coming into this game, we looked at by the numbers, and the Hornets had almost twice as many errors as the Pride through 2 less games. Tables have turned this afternoon, though. Looks like the Hornets have 10 hits compared to the Pride's 2. As they lead 8-0. As Kinston Carson hits that one right back to the pitcher. Schaefer's going to slide in safe. A heads-up play from Parker Schaefer. Comes up limping. That's a risky play there from the junior. That ball was just barely tapped back to the pitcher. Schaefer thought he could make it. Dives in safely. Go down as a fielder's choice, an RBI, I believe. And really a risky play there for Schaefer. No one down here in the inning. Would have been a tough play by the catcher to throw it to first. But add one more to the scoreboard. 9-0 down now for the Hornets. As Garrett Jackson steps up to the plate. Jackson 1 for 3 on the day. Has reached base twice via an error and a double in his last at-bat. Pitch misses. Make it 2-0. Or 2-1, I believe. Fastball misses up above the letters. Believe it is 2-1. Over at first, Kinston Carson. Carson Atkins at second. Garrett Jackson, the hitter. Cole Cooper on the mound. Is this a chopper to third? As Kendall Tucker threw his glove at it. Those are the first in time to get Jackson.
The left fielder, number 15, Sean Allen.
The ground out will put 2 runners in scoring position for Sean Allen, who had a double and an RBI back in the 5th. Curveball finds outside corner on Allen. Makes it 0-1. Fastball misses up and in. Pushes the count to 1-1. 2 runners on for Allen. Atkins over at third. Kinston Carson at second. Chance to add to this 9-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Hornets have just been in control all afternoon so far. It's the 1-1. Curveball somehow finds the corner and make it 1-2. And Allen a little upset with that call, understandably. Cooper gets a sign, delivers a curveball, swing and a miss. It's going to be a throw down the first from Chance Bryant. Runners stay put for the second out of the inning. So far, the man of the day, Cameron Lane, will step up to the plate. Lane 1 for 3. Also has 3 RBIs for the Hornets. Tries to put that one where his home run back in the 4th went. As he swings through that one, makes it 0-1. Carson Atkins at 3rd. Kinston Carson at 2nd. Cameron Lane, the designated hitter, at the plate. As Cole Cooper gets a sign, delivers a pitch. Fastball misses outside, will make it 1-1. If you're Cole Cooper, just trying to limit the damage here. We get 2 quick outs. Try to get out of this inning without allowing another. This is a line drive in the right field. Braden King on the run makes the catch for out number 3. The Hornets able to push 1 across the board. They now lead 9-0. We're back for the top of the 7th here on LHSN.
Hi, Mara Willis. How are you? Pretty good.
A lot of people go to the universities to find something to be a part of while getting their education. And when you come here, Lynchburg is that something. It becomes a family. It doesn't matter how long ago you had your professor, they still remember you and they remember all of the hard work that you put in. They're always there for you and they always want to do the best that they can to help you succeed. Here you learn how to love one another regardless of what's going on or what you believe. You leave here better than what you came in. It's what this school's really good at doing.
Okay. Pretty good.
Here's to life and here's to Lynchburg, to the years we spent together. I don't know when or how we gathered, but I know I'm home.
Welcome back to the University of Lynchburg, James C. Fox Field. As we take a look at by the numbers so far, as the Hornets lead 9-0. So far, the offensive bats have exploded this afternoon. 10 hits to Greensboro's 2. Take a look at the walks, and that's the walks at the plate. For Lynchburg, their staff on the mound has only had 1 walk to the Greensboro's hitters. On the opposite hand, the Pride have walked 4 of the Hornets hitters. And then the errors, that's really the big stat of the day. The Hornets, that's been their problem coming from last season and so far this season. But today, we've not seen any case of that. His first pitch misses up and in from Jason Wood, a new pitcher on the mound for the Hornets. Jason Wood, a junior from Gloucester, Virginia. Misses up high again to Chance Bryant, the catcher for the Pride. Chance Bryant 0 for 2 on the afternoon. 2 ground outs. Wood last season pitched in 6 games, accumulating a 2-1 record and a 4.15 ERA. That fastball over the heart of the plate will make it 2-2. So far, he's only pitched 2/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits and 1 earned run, has 3 walks so far this season. His count pushes to 3-2. Pitch just misses outside. Be a leadoff walk for the Pride. Cleanup man Cameron Peters will step up to the plate. Wood gets assigned, comes set, delivers. It's a shallow fly ball in the center field. Carson Atkins camped underneath it, makes the easy catch for out number 1. It looks like we have a pinch hitter for the Pride. It will be number 6, a junior out of Tampa, Florida, Casey Moore.
Pinch hitting for the Pride. Number 6, Casey Moore.
Moore so only appeared in 2 games this season. This is his second at bat of the season. Set to record a hit. That one from Jason Wood will make it 0-1. Chance Bryant over at first for the Pride. Swing and a miss. Make it 0-2 from Casey Moore. Fastball miss is up and away. We'll make it 2-2. Pitch misses up and in. We'll make it 2-2. Casey Moore, back in 2018, appeared in 6 games and batted .500 for the Pride. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Jason Wood sits him down for the second out of the 7th. Looks like we'll have another pinch hitter for the Pride. Will be number 2, Luke Pegram. Pegram, a sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Pinch hitting for the Pride. Number 2, Luke Pegram.
Pegram has 1 hit in 15 at-bats this season. Started 4 games. That pitch will make it 0-1. That pitch misses. Actually finds his own. We'll make it 0-2. Pitches misses up and away. Make it 2-2. Pitch misses down in dirt. Make it 3-2. Pegram will replace Braden King in center field. Comes the 3-2 pitch. Line drive in the center field. It's going to drop in front of Atkins. That was the 3rd hit on the afternoon for the Pride. As the designated hitter, Devin Summers, will step up to the plate. Summers on the day, 0 for 2.
Number 8, Devin Summers.
Summers, a sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, has a chance to get the Pride on the scoreboard here with 2 down in the 7th. Ball lifted up in the air. Fiedler watches it go behind the press box. Make it 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Jason Wood delivers a pitch. Slider just misses outside. Makes it 1-1. Jason Wood gets a sign from the catcher Fiedler. Comes a pitch to Summers. Ground ball in between Schaefer and Pond at short. As he's going to try to head home. The throw from Sean Allen not in time. Took a bad bounce as Fiedler wasn't able to handle it. Come across for the first run of the ball game for the Pride. As DJ Lowry, the right fielder, will step up to the plate. Lowry, the first hit of the ball game, second hit of the ball game for the Pride, back in the 6th. Ball finds outside part of the plate for strike 1 from Jason Wood. Runners on the corners for the Pride. The ball is fouled off from Lowry. The ball is 2 strikes on the number 8 hitter, DJ Lowry, the right fielder this afternoon for Greensboro. Swing and a miss. The Pride able to get 1 on the board here in the 7th. The Hornets still lead 9-1. We'll be right back here on LHSN.
If you like being close with your professors, if you like being in small classes that help with one-on-one, if you like being in positive communities that help you train your weak points and strengthen your strong points, then the University of Lynchburg is a great place to go. You can never go wrong with the amount of help that they offer, the amount of self-sacrifice that other people will put in for you. It has a beautiful campus, it has dedicated teachers, it has nice students, it has fun activities, and it has plenty of things to do.
This is
Welcome back to James C. Fox Field on the campus, University of Lynchburg. Some defensive positioning changes for the Pride as Luke Pegram, who hit in the last inning, will head out to center field. Ben Nuff, the junior outfielder from Leesburg, Virginia, will come in the left field. Noah Walker will play shortstop, senior number 23 from Oatsville, New York. And then Casey Moore, who also had an appearance at the plate, will come in and play third. Leading off for the Hornets looks to be Holden Fiedler as he watches that curveball miss outside for ball 2. Two nose account from Cole Cooper. That fastball from the righty will find the outside corner on Fiedler. Ground ball to shortstop. Walker throws it across the diamond in time to get Fiedler for out number 1. With one down here in the bottom of the 7th, Brandon Pond will step up to the plate for the Hornets.
The third baseman, number 32, Brandon Pond.
My mom taught him. I've known him forever. Brandon Pond.
Who's in the
I've known
outfield
him for
now?
the past 6 years. My mom taught him in high school, yeah.
That's fine.
He's known about me for a while.
Cole Cooper gets a sign, delivers off speed pitch outside, makes it 1-0.
Was it just a straight? It was just a straight hit.
Ball fouled out of play, makes it 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fires up high, will make it 2-1. On the day, Pond 1 for 2. Grounded out the third, back in the third, and the fourth reached base via a walk, and had a single in the 5th. That fastball almost hits him, will make it 3-1. Garrett Jackson playing second earlier, looks to be in the bullpen warming up as that ball heads out to left field. Ben Knopf heading back at the track. Almost falls down, but makes the catch. This Pond almost had all of that one. Be the second out of the inning for the Hornets.
The first baseman, number 25, Josh Jorman.
As Josh Jorman will step up to the plate. Jorman on the day, 2 for 3. There's 2 RBIs as well as that ball skips in the dirt for ball 1. Jorman a single back in the 4th and had a single to right field with 2 RBIs back in the 5th. That really stretched the Hornets' lead. That made it 6-0 before they added another 2 runs on in the 6th. Jorman faces a 3-1 count. The pitch finds his zone at the knees. Make it 3-1. Fastball on the inside corner. Makes it 3-2. Three-two pitch. Ground ball over to second as Hunter Curtis grabs it, throws it over the first in time for out number 3. The Hornets go down in order here in the 7th. We'll be back here on LHSN for the top of the 8th as the Hornets lead 9-1.
Hi, Mara Willis. How are you? Pretty good.
A lot of people go to the universities to find something to be a part of while getting their education. And when you come here, Lynchburg is that something, it becomes a family. It doesn't matter how long ago you had your professor, they still remember you and they remember all of the hard work that you put in. They're always there for you and they always want to do the best that they can to help you succeed. Here you learn how to love one another regardless of what's going on or what you believe. You leave here better than what you came in. It's what the school's really good at doing.
Okay. We're good.
Here's to life and here's to Lynchburg,
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia, as we get ready for the top of the 8th with the Hornets leading 9-1. New pitcher on the mound for the Hornets, number 22, junior Michael Rieskin from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Back in 2019, he appeared in 14 games, including one start, tallied 5.4 ERA through 23 and a third innings. As Ben Nuff will lead it off for the Pride. I believe this will be his first at-bat on the season. As he chases that one, we'll make it 1-1. Ben Off, a junior from Leesburg, Virginia. Replaced Jacob Rodriguez back in the last half inning as that ball is fouled off out of play. Ben Off, line drive up the middle, base hit for the Pride here in the 8th.
The shortstop, number 23, Noah Walker.
And that'll bring up Noah Walker. Noah Walker replacing Michael Garvey Jr. Garvey Jr. were 0 for 3 on the day. Michael Rieskin, 1-0 count. Here comes a pitch below the knees. We'll make it 2-0. Noah Walker, senior from Otisville, New York, did not play last season due to an injury. So far this season, Walker is making his second appearance, only his second at bat. So that ball will miss and make it 4-pitch walk issued from Rieskin.
The second baseman, number 1, Hunter Curtis. I think it was just a little fast. I just hit that.
Rieskin in a little bit of trouble. Double barrel action warming up in the Hornets bullpen. Looks to be Noah Winslow and Adam Dolphemeyer. As Rieskin gets the sign, come set, delivers the pitch, misses below the knees for ball 1. Holden Fiedler's going to head out to the mound, try to calm down his teammate. Fiedler just probably trying to calm down Rieskin. Allowed a single to Ben Knopf to lead off the inning before walking Noah Walker on 4 straight pitches. Now he's going to have to face the senior Hunter Curtis. Curtis 0 for 3 on the day. He's grounded out twice, the third and also back to the pitcher. Struck out back in the 4th inning. Coming into today, Curtis batted .353 with 1 home run and 5 RBIs for the Pride. Fastball misses inside. We'll make it 2-0. Ben Knopf over at second. No Walker at first. Hunter Curtis, a hitter for the Pride. Ground ball chopped to Schaefer at shortstop. He throws it to third. Gets Ben Knopf at third. A little wild throw from Schaefer as he was on the run. Nice play by Brandon Pond to reel it in, block the bag, and tag Knopf. Go down as a fielder's choice. And now bring up the number 3 hitter, Chance Bryant.
Number 29, Chance Bryant.
Bryant on the afternoon, 0 for 2, walked back in the 7th, also grounded out twice. First pitch gets away, actually hits Chance Bryant and will load the bases. Looks like pitching coach Travis Beasley is going to head out to the mound. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here in the 8th for the Hornets. We'll be right back after this break and let you know who's going to be on the mound for Lynchburg.
I was looking for a school that could provide me with the athletics, academics to pursue my career, a wind symphony to pursue my passion for music, and really have a nice general atmosphere. The professors here are really unique, their background and their passion for teaching. It's really a place where you can explore. Lynchburg gives you the opportunity to fail, but also get back up in that period of time and learn from your mistakes. I can make these mistakes within the school environment, but also with the support of other friends, and be ready for the real world when you graduate.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia, as we have a pitching change for the Hornets. Looks like it's going to be number 41, the junior lefty Adam Dolphemeyer. Dolphemeyer from Harrisonburg, Virginia. Dolphemeyer making his third appearance on the season. So far, he's 1-0 through 2 2/3 innings pitched, has a 3.38 ERA and 4 strikeouts. Last season, as a sophomore, made 14 appearances, amassing a 2-1 record with a 4.5 ERA through 14 innings of work. So far in his career, he's 3-1, making his 17th appearance today. Comes in with a difficult task. The base is loaded. And the cleanup man, Cameron Peters, up to the plate. Peters 0 for 2 in the afternoon, had a line out to shortstop back in the 5th, and also flew out to center field back in the 7th. Chance to inch a little bit closer as the Pride trail 9-1. Dolphmeyer's second pitch misses up high. Will make it 1-1. Comes a 1-1 pitch. Fastball finds the outside corner, makes it 1-2. If you're Dolphmeyer, perfect situation would probably either be a strikeout, maybe a ground ball to Parker Schaefer over there at shortstop. Comes a 1-2 pitch. Curveball misses inside, makes it 2-2. Cameron Peters coming into today, hitting .429 with 6 RBIs. Foul ball, chopped foul. Keep the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Ground ball in between first and second. One run's going to score. They're going to hold up the other one at third. The throw from Kinston Carson on line. Go down as an RBI for Cameron Peters and a base hit. As Noah Walker came around to score. Makes it 9-2.
The third baseman, number 6, Casey Moore. Did it ask about earned runs?
Casey Moore struck out back in his first appearance, which was last inning. Moore watches that fastball find the zone for strike one. Bases are loaded for the Pride as they trail 9-2. Just got hit number 5 on the day. His time is called. Fly ball in the infield, no man's land as Garrett Jackson tries to reach out for it. Throws it down into the ground, but only one run's going to score anyway. Makes it 9-3. Pride are starting to come alive here in the 8th.
The center fielder, number 2, Luke Pegram.
If you're Lynchburg, just trying to get it out any way possible. Already one down. You lead by 6. As Pegram fouls that one off into the catcher's glove. Makes it 0-1. Fouled off near the Hornets dugout. Makes it a quick 0-2. So far, 3 runs for Greensboro in the last 2 innings. Here in the top of the 8th, a Cameron Peters single to right allowed Noah Walker to score. And then a Casey Moore single scored Hunter Curtis. But that strikeout right there from Pegram kind of hurts the rally, as now it's 2 down here in the 8th.
The designated hitter, number 8, Devin Summers.
Devin Summers digs into the plate. Summers 0 for 2 on the day. Reach base via walk back in the 7th. Also has a fly out on the afternoon. Checks his swing. Umpire says he did not go. The 1-0 pitch on the inside corner, make it 1-1. Dolphmeyer trying to come in and close down the doors on the Pride here in the 8th. The pitch skips in the dirt. Nice block from Holden Fiedler behind the plate. Grayson Thurman and Noah Winslow warming up in the bullpen for the Hornets. Bases are still loaded for the Pride as they trail 9-3, 2-1's the count. If I'm Dolphmeyer trying to come back inside with the fastball. It stays away. Just tipped off from Devin Summers. Two twos to count with 2 down here in the 8th. Hornets lead 9-3 as Dolphmeyer gets the sign from Fiedler. Comes set. Comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball chopped down the third, foul. As Brandon Pond gloved it. Devin Summers, the designated hitter this afternoon, has a chance to add some RBIs to his season total. Another curveball fouled off. We'll keep the count at 2-2. Summers, a sophomore third baseman from Charlotte, North Carolina. Two balls, two strikes, two down. Bases are loaded for the Pride as here comes the pitch from Dolphenmeyer. Line drive down the left field line. It's going to sneak foul down into the corner. It's about another 8 yards to the right. Would have been at least 2 or 3 runs for the Pride. Here comes the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Feelers just should touch home. And it's going to be the third out of the inning. Greensboro able to score 2 here in the 8th. They trail 9-3 here on the Lynchburg Hornet Sports Network. We'll be right back after this commercial message.
Ha ha! Look what you're missing!
It really don't matter to me, I'm just happy to be here, I might go crazy.
This is nope. This is
Cool.
Here's to life and here's to Lynchburg, to the years we spent together. I don't know when or how we gathered, but I know I'm home.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia, as we get ready for the bottom half of the 8th inning. The Hornets lead 9-3 as we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Pride. It will be Chenzo Scanio, a 5'11 senior from Tampa, Florida.
Leading off the bottom of the 8th for the Hornets, the shortstop, number 6, Parker Schaefer.
As Parker Schaefer will lead it off for the Hornets. Schaefer on the day, he's 2 for 3. Ball skips in the dirt, makes it 1-0. Scanio's making his 5th appearance on the season. His last outing versus Guilford went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits. As Schaefer watches that fastball find the heart of the zone and make it 1-1. It's a fly ball down the left field line. It's going back and come ranging in will be Ben Knopf, the left fielder. Go down as a fly out. For Parker Schaefer.
The center fielder, number 12, Carson Atkins.
As the sophomore center fielder, Carson Atkins steps up to the plate. Has reached base 3 out of 4 times, a double back in the first. And via an error in the 6th inning. Atkins watches that slider find the zone at the knees. We'll make it 1-1. Ball fouled off. Here the Hornets dugout. Push the count to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Scanio. Fouled off. Almost hits Coach Jones down there. Down at third base. Keeps the count at 1-2. The 1-2 finds the inside corner. Scanio gets the second out of the inning via strikeout. Now I'll bring up Kinston Carson. Carson on the day. Still looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3 with an RBI. Kinston Carson lifts a fly ball in the center field. Camped underneath of it. Looks to be Luke Pegram. Makes the catch for out number 3. Hornets go down here in order in the bottom half of the 8th. The last chance for the Pride in the 9th coming up here on LHSN.
If you like being close with your professors, if you like being in small classes that help with one-on-one, if you like being in positive communities that help you train your weak points and strengthen your strong points, then the University of Lynchburg is a great place to go. You can never go wrong with the amount of help that they offer, the amount of self-sacrifice that other people will put in for you. It has a beautiful campus, it has dedicated teachers, it has nice students, it has fun activities, and it has plenty of things to do.
This is.
Here's to life and here's to Lynchburg, to the years we spent together. I don't know when or how we gathered, but I know I'm home.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia, as we get ready for the 9th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Hornets, as will be the sophomore righty Garrett Jackson from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Jackson has yet to pitch this season, but last season started 3 games going 2-1 through 28 innings, allowed 21 earned runs, 18 walks, 21 Ks for an ERA above 6. Hornets will also put P.J. Alvanos in at second to replace Jackson. Alvanos, a sophomore from Annapolis, Maryland. First pitch, misses inside to DJ Lowry. Lowry 1 for 3 on the day. A single back in the 6th. Fastball misses outside from Jackson. Up and in. As Lowry dove out of the way there. Pitch will make the count 3-0. .30 pitch from Jackson. Skips in the dirt. Misses Lowry just a little bit. A leadoff walk, though, for the Pride here in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 5, Ben Nuff.
Ben Nuff come up for his second at bat. Reach base via single. His last at bat was a line drive up the middle. Nuff replaced Jacob Rodriguez back in the 7th. Line drive, another base hit for Nuff down the left field line as Sean Allen's going to get it out in left field. DJ Lowry's going to hold up at second. Santiago Meneses and Grayson Thurman, two closers for the Lynchburg staff, warming up in the bullpen. These two consecutive runners have reached base for the Pride here in the ninth. The Hornets still lead 9-3. As Noah Walker, the shortstop, is going to step up. Walker on the day, one plate appearance, reached base via a walk. One ball, no strikes here to Walker. Jackson delivers, misses inside. Make it 2-0. If you're Jackson, just trying to get a quick out here. Hoping for a ground ball. Comes a 2-0 pitch. Fastball just misses outside. Make it 2-1, or 3-0, excuse me. Three 1 pitch right down the middle. Hornets looking for their 4th win on the season. Be 4 out of 5. That ball just misses. And we'll load the bases for the Pride. Looks like Coach Lucas Jones is going to head out to mound. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Or might be, usually when the head coach comes out, looks like it's going to be a double switch. Stay right here. Okay, we're going to have a substitution here in the ninth for the Hornets. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back after this message.
Thing that I've taken from Westover is probably my interactions with faculty. I started working with Dr. Fryer. He's always available for help, and he makes sure that I get to do the experiments and not just be there while he does them. I didn't want to limit myself when I came here to just taking the prereqs for med school. I wanted to get a full, well-rounded education, and I definitely found that in the Westover program. It's given me the opportunity to keep playing soccer at a competitive level, but also it's given me the ability to be a student and to pursue other activities such as EMS. 100% do Westover because it's not something they're going to regret, and it's going to be a lot of work, but so is everything else. It's just going to help build their education that they've already had and make them a better person for it.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Garrett Jackson moves back to second base for the Hornets. And it looks like it will be number 24, junior righty from Lynch Station, Virginia, and Grayson Thurman. Thurman usually the setup man for the closer Santiago Meneses. Coming in here trying to shut down the doors with the Hornets' 9-3 lead here in the ninth. Thurman is making his fourth appearance on the season. Through 6 innings, has 1 save, 6 strikeouts, and has yet to allow an earned run. His last appearance coming February 23rd in a 5-4 loss against Methodist. Pitched 1 1/3 innings. Not allow a hit or a walk.
Now batting for the Pride, the second baseman, number 1, Hunter Curtis.
As a senior, Hunter Curtis will step up to the plate. Curtis 0 for 4 on the day. Could change that right here. Fastball. Nails Curtis. It's up and in. Looked like he just nipped the jersey as Curtis didn't even flinch. Run's going to come across and make it 9-4 now, Lynchburg. Chance Bryant, number 3 hitter, 0 for 2 on the day, watches that fastball miss. Makes it 1-0.
The catcher, number 29, Chance Bryant.
Bryant, a junior from Elizabethtown, North Carolina. Hit .341 last season. That fastball finds the corner, makes it 1-1. Bryant went 2 for 4 in his last game. As I just mentioned, 0 for 2 today. Reached base twice by a walk and a hit by a pitch. That pitch misses up and away. We'll make it 2-1. Bases are loaded for the Pride as they trail by 5. One swing of the bat won't change that. Two balls, 2 strikes here at 0 outs. Here in the ninth. Curveball skips in the dirt. Nice block from Fiedler. Make the count 3-2. Payoff pitch. Nails. Chance Bryant. Things are starting to get out of hand. Another run comes across. Pride dugout starting to get excited. They trailed at 1.9-0. Scored runs in now the previous 3 innings. Bases are still loaded.
First baseman, number 24, Cameron Peters.
Looks like we're going to have a mound visit from pitching coach Travis Beasley. And if you're Thurman, just got to settle down. Stick to your stuff. Already hit 2 hitters. Has the velocity. Has just been missing pitches so far. It's not going to get any easier as the Pride are bringing up their cleanup man in Cameron Peters. Peters on the day is 1 for 3. As a former player, my favorite thing was after these mound visits, usually the pitchers like to throw strikes, and I would always go up to the plate, be ready to hit. You know this pitcher's going to want to try to get one across with the bases loaded. Only a 4-run game. Home run here could tie it. Thurman misses outside. The 1-0. Misses. It's Greensboro's dugout starting to get excited. Sees a chance. One swing of the bat couldn't tie this game up. Manessa's still warming up in the bullpen for the Hornets. Probably will see him if Thurman cannot retire this hitter. A 2-0. Fly ball down the left field line. Looks like it's going to get out of play. Lands in the Lynchburg bullpen. Makes the count 2-1. Thurman gets a sign, comes set. Fly ball down the left field line, out of play. Makes it 2-2. Cameron Peters up at the plate. Comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball misses up and away. You got to get on top of that pitch. Once it came out of his hands, you kind of saw it. It just rose up. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 3. As Cameron Peters thought he had a walk, but instead will go down looking. First out of the inning. That pitch was right on the corner. Casey Moore is going to step up to the plate. Moore 1 for 1 today. Fastball paints. At least I thought so. Paint the inside corner. Looks like it just missed. This one fouled off, out of play. One ball, one strike, one down here in the 9th. As the Hornets lead 9-5. Thurman fastball misses inside, makes it 2-1. Greensboro will head back home for this weekend 3-game series against William and Peace. And then on March 3rd, head to Roanoke for a 6 o'clock start time. As Thurman paints the outside corner, makes the count 2-2. On the other hand, for the Hornets, they play host to York College in a doubleheader on Saturday this weekend, starting at 11 a.m. And then on Sunday, 3rd game of the series, set to start at noon. Ground ball up the middle. He lays out. Schaefer's going to have a chance to throw him out at first. In time for out number 2. Another run's going to come around and score, though. We'll make it 9-6. It was a great hustle there by Moore. I thought he almost beat it out. Luke Pegram will step up to the plate. Ball lifted out of play into the stands. Move the count to 0-1. Thurman looks like he's starting to get into a groove now. Pegram came into the game to play center field for Braden King back in the 7th. Since then, this Greensboro Pride team has started to come back, scoring 6 runs in that time. Slider misses outside from Thurman. Makes the count 1-1. 1-1 pitch, fouled off out of play. Makes it 1-2. The Pride down to their final strike now. As Luke Pegram struck out in his last appearance. Looking to stay alive with runners on third and second. The 1-2, swinging, foul tip. Stay alive. 2 down here in the ninth. The Hornets lead 9-6. Grayson Thurman on the mound for Lynchburg. Luke Pegram at the plate for the Pride. Pride have scored 6 runs in the last 3 innings. Down to their final out. It's a ground ball to second. Garrett Jackson gloves it. Throws it to first. In time for the third out and a victory for the Hornets. Makes it 4 out of 5 for Lynchburg. On the other hand, the Pride drop the one after winning 4 straight for this meet. Again, like I said before, the Hornets will play host to York College this weekend, a doubleheader on Saturday starting at noon, and then on Sunday a 1-game starting at noon as well. 3-game series as the Pride will play host to William and Peace for a 3-game series, 2 games on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. The Hornets able to come away with a victory here this afternoon after leading 9-0 through 6 innings. The Pride storm back and score 6. The rally was not enough, though, as the Hornets hold on here in Lynchburg. I'm Justin Jones. Until next time, you're watching LHSN and Lynchburg Baseball.